you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Tonight, a Sunday night blockbuster, part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. It's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach, hoping his guys took full advantage of the late season off week in the schedule, trying to heal up now for the stretch run. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn, his guys ready for what could be a tough one and perhaps a playoff preview come January. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly than the alternative.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run it with Gus Edwards. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So that's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. John Franklin Myers getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Nims out for the return. This one fielded out beyond the 25. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix.
You know, you think back, Mike, to a year ago, 6 quarterbacks taken in the 1st round of the NFL draft, and Bo Nix was probably the least heralded coming out of college, but was able to lead his team to the playoffs, and he really did it by earning his job out of training camp, and he never looked back. 29 touchdown passes, the most ever by a rookie in Broncos history.
A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
First down, Denver.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll try to run for it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. The Michigan man, Mikey Sainristil, getting in on the corner blitz. And he comes up with a sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And a decent return there. They'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10.
Hey, check that. Let's go now. Unlock line.
No run taking this drive. It's Edwards. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is third and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that one set down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. Most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down. I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up third and 9.
On third down, he'll throw with Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. Get there 49.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Unlock line.
They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that fourth down stop.
And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 7. Now Nick's going to look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Johnny Newton in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Here's Nick's to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Now he's free at the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. A run with the Central Florida prompt, R.J. Harvey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Matthew Sandler still on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
14-yard line.
Again, it's Harvey. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
2nd and goal.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Stop at the 6. That sets up 3rd and goal. Throwing is Nims. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. Still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a 1st down.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. This throw left side is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he'll manage to get to the 33. Alex Singleton, there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and run for the 1st down with Edwards. And he will have the Commanders' 1st down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the zone read, here's Daniel. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10.
42 yards. That's another Washington.
Throwing now, Daniel. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. The motion man here is McClure. Edwards. Trying to push to pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The Broncos offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Now it's Nims, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now, faking the give, he will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are in the lead by the score of 13-7.
7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
They'll motion over Samuel. Daniels now on 1st down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Got it, ready.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now Pierce. Through up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off his own read, Daniels going to hang on to it. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
It's 2nd and
We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let go. 70 line, go.
Now Daniels. He'll run again. And Daniels will have the 1st down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
it's a gain of 11. And a Commander's 1st down.
Hey.
Back to throw. That's caught. Gus Edwards. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Go to the line now on 2nd and 2. The motion man here is McClure. Now it's Edwards. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk ready.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Let go.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And he's going to be taken down here. Pretty good stop, though, yes. He's got it. That's a 1st down. And
know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Daniel. Shoot on there. He's got Ertz. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop at 34 seconds to go until the break.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Commanders first.
To throw is Daniels. That is caught to the goal line and in. Noah Brown. Touchdown Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Commanders move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Khalil McLaughlin now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a very happy Turkey Day indeed as we wrap up John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. Let's roll. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the LA Rams. And here is Davante Adams. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Chalk it up as a 67-yard touchdown. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is Jacoby Myers. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's the rookie, the #1 pick in the draft, Cam Ward. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Titans get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. Here are the rest of the scores from a busy Week 13. All 32 teams in action over the course of this Thanksgiving weekend. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters. A 1-point game at the half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A first down throw for Nims. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing. Nims. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll throw. It's Nims. All alone. It's Bryant. He's got it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Zone read, a give to Harvey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 41. Here's second and 3. From the shotgun, here's Nims. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. He'll try to run here with Harvey. And he will have a Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 3. To throw is Nims. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. Here's second and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for Broncos.
Harvey trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
After being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Johnny Newton gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Nims. He connects with Nims. And he's in! Marvin Nims. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. They're going to try to run it in. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. And this has been one of the better teams in the league in terms of rushing. Solid again in this one. Find themselves behind as they begin this drive with first and 10. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Hey!
Pierce will get it on the zone read. And he'll get forward for a couple. DJ Lott up to make the tackle.
That's a gain.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Here we go, start!
They'll motion over Samuel. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Has his man, it's Samuel. A gain there of 11. First down, Washington.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Daniels to throw on second down. Samuel has it working the middle. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3.
Packer 6.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Again, it's Edwards. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They will fall over him defensively for that run.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
1st and 10.
That's another
Here we go. Check.
first down.
Hop 70. Hop 70.
At the 22-yard line.
Give for Edwards running right. Roll forward.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Back at the
Get it.
18-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Commanders will cut the deficit down to 2.
17.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graph, 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Throwing is Nix. Flush to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw is Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Toss, right side, that's Harvey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and 7. Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. That's catch number 40 on on the season for him.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Nims to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. That's Bryant, the target there. 3rd down coming up. Now Nims going to look to throw. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now a little hop pass. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ground, Broncos. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Automatic 1st down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. McLaughlin. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That one, take it in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one, number 7 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Thursday Quinn as his commanders head back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60.
They'll motion over Samuel. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now here comes the screen to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Edwards now on 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Looking middle, and he's got Brown.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out to the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Pierce. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
6-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll throw with Daniel. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniel. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Commander's first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. The motion man here is McClure. Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
Receiver in motion, going right.
At the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Throwing again, Daniel. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
That's good for Washington.
Unlock line.
Off his own read, Daniel's going to hang on to it. And he will score. Game on. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Commanders will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Commanders 24.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing. Nims. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, we still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
They'll drop to throw. Short one there. He's got Ertz. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings brings up second.
They'll come
and
up
5.
now for second down.
48-yard line.
The tight end Fant in motion. Edwards. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
7-yard gain. And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That one secured by the tight end Bates. And he is out of bounds with a flag down now in the backfield. Is that a hold or maybe it's a roughing call? They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's first and 10. Pierce. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll see how they want to play this. It's third down. Throwing now. Daniel. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This a potential game winner. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
26.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. A first down throw for Nims. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
24-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Nims. That'll be complete to Dobbins. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And the Broncos first
We'll go play action with Nims. He will air this out. Looking for something.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He was looking for Marvin Nims there. And it's going to be third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he struck out, but they are out of timeouts. And the timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock. Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.